Hey guys, what's going on? And today I'm back again to talk about another of the countries in the Overlord universe. I've decided I'm going to continue covering some of the other nations that are present in the Overlord story, despite them not being very big in the plot up to this point in the anime. With that in mind, the first country I have decided to cover is the Roble Holy Kingdom, which is a country that I have mentioned several times in my previous country videos. So I do want to make something clear. While the Roble Holy Kingdom has not been shown pretty much at all in the Overlord anime, it has been shown in the Overlord light novel and will be shown in the future. As a matter of fact, Madhouse confirmed last year that the upcoming Overlord movie will be covering the Holy Kingdom arc of the light novel. Because of this, and because I like to keep these videos safe for anime-only watchers, I will not be going into plot or story points that involve the Holy Kingdom from the light novel. I will only be covering the Holy Kingdom from a broader standpoint, and I will avoid mentioning anything plot-wise that has not been shown in the Overlord anime up to the end of Season 3. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So the Roble Holy Kingdom is a human nation that is located to the southwest of the Riestes Kingdom on the southern part of the continent. Similarly to the Riestes Kingdom and the Baharuth Empire, the Holy Kingdom was founded shortly after the defeat of the evil deities over 200 years ago in the New World timeline. Now Ainz first learns about the Holy Kingdom when he acquires a world map during the Lizard Man arc. However, as I said previously, it has not been a focus of the plot up to the end of Season 3 of the anime like the Riestes Kingdom and the Baharuth Empire have been. However, there actually has been some movement from Nazarick involving the Holy Kingdom that has not been explained in the anime. The main thing being that Demiurge has established his skinning camps in the Abelion Hills, which is a region that borders the Holy Kingdom and is inhabited by demi-human tribes. Now, despite technically being one nation, the Holy Kingdom is actually commonly divided into two sections, which are sometimes referred to as the Northern and Southern Holy Kingdoms. This is due to the geography of the Holy Kingdom somewhat separating the two sections, which caused them to develop independently. Now, being a Holy Kingdom, it is a highly religious state, though not as much as the Slain Theocracy. Unlike the Slain Theocracy, in which the religious authorities are the head of the government, the head of state of the Roble Holy Kingdom is a monarch called the Holy Queen or the Holy King, respectively. Order is maintained through the temples and the monarchy cooperating with one another. Additionally, like the Riestes Kingdom, the Holy Kingdom possesses nobles who hold some political and governmental authority. This is more prevalent in the Southern Holy Kingdom, where the monarchy has less influence and faces more opposition currently. While churches within the Holy Kingdom are technically under the control of the monarchy, they are mostly left independent. Additionally, it is the government's policy not to bestow any titles on priests to help maintain a separation between the monarchy, nobility, and religious figures. Now, historically, the Holy Kingdom followed the system of male primogeniture, with the eldest male child inheriting positions in power and the government being dominated by males. However, this changed when the current ruler of the Holy Kingdom, Kalka Besserez, came into the throne, being the first female ruling monarch in the Holy Kingdom's history. This was met with large amounts of criticism, particularly from the southern nobles, as Kalka has an older brother who was passed over for the throne and defied tradition. Despite the resistance, an immediate confrontation was avoided and Kalka was crowned Holy Queen. Since that time, women within the Holy Kingdom have begun to gain more influence and come into positions of power. This was met with little resistance in the Northern Holy Kingdom, but the Southern Holy Kingdom has become upset by these changes. Now, as I said before, the Holy Kingdom is a highly religious state that follows the worship of the four great gods, which is a deviation of the Slain Theocracy's religion. Due to their history as well as the constant threats they face from neighboring demi-human tribes, citizens of the Holy Kingdom are much more prejudiced towards demi-humans when compared to the Riestes Kingdom and the Baharuth Empire. Additionally, due to the high number of paladins and priests within the Holy Kingdom, many citizens carry a large fear and disdain for the undead. The religious nature of the country also shows in that the majority of their magic casters are priests. Now, as I stated previously, one of the biggest issues faced by the Holy Kingdom is the fact that they are bordered by the Abelion Hills, which are inhabited by all kinds of demi-human tribes. While these tribes are constantly warring with one another, they also sometimes directly attack the Holy Kingdom. In order to prevent invasion, the Holy Kingdom constructed what would be known as the Great Wall. However, despite all these defensive measures, the Holy Kingdom still faces invasion from demi-humans. The most prevalent of these attacks is what came to be known as as the Long Reign, in which a demi-human race known as the Srush scaled the Great Wall and invaded the Holy Kingdom. They destroyed several villages before eventually being driven out. These constant attacks by demi-humans have also made the nobles grow more paranoid about the defense of the kingdom, which eventually led to the passing of conscription laws within the Holy Kingdom, which leads us into talking about their military. So the Holy Kingdom actually has a very interesting military structure. So because of the geography of the Holy Kingdom, the armed forces are formed into two armies, the Northern and Southern armies. As I said before, the Great Wall is one of the Holy Kingdom's greatest military assets. However, due to its scale, it requires a large amount of manpower in order to maintain and properly patrol it. Because of its limited population, the Holy Kingdom passed laws to conscript their citizens when they reach a certain age for compulsory military service. Every citizen who is physically capable would be expected to take part in the military regardless of gender. After spending a certain amount of time in training, they are usually assigned sentry duty on the Great Wall. In case of emergencies, it is possible for the monarch to mobilize the entire population as a defense force. Additionally, all of the Holy Kingdom's villages of a certain size have built defensive fortifications. These precautions allow the villagers to form a militia and give them enough power to hold out until the regular army shows up. This also allows for villages to serve as military outposts. Because of this, the villages of the Holy Kingdom are much better protected than those of other countries. So you can view the Holy Kingdom as almost a completely militarized nation. In addition to the conscripted soldiers, the Holy Kingdom also has professional military organizations to bolster their strength. The Holy Church has highly trained priests who are on average capable of using third-tier holy magic, with some being able to go even higher. Even the Queen herself is a gifted magic caster who is able to cast 4th-tier holy magic. Similarly to the Slain Theocracy, the Church also has the ability to summon angels. There is also the Paladin Order, which is an order of holy warriors that specialize in fighting evil-aligned beings, such as demons and undead. The order consists of roughly 500 warriors who all wield magically enhanced blades. Paladins are superior to the Holy Kingdom's normal soldiers and are more than powerful enough on average to deal with normal demi-humans. However, paladins are usually outclassed by higher-ranked demi-humans. There is also another group in the Holy Kingdom military known as 9 Colors. In order to become one of the members, a person must receive the personal recognition of the monarch. However, this does not only apply to fighting strength, as there have been cases where people have been appointed due to great contributions. Additionally, members of the church are not allowed to be members of 9 Colors. Each member of the group is given a name that is a color to signify their membership in 9 Colors. While this group is recognized by the Queen to be the strongest group in the Holy Kingdom, there are certain other members outside of the group that are as strong, if not stronger than them, such as certain members of the church. Being a nation that is bordered mostly by water, the Holy Kingdom also possesses a sizable navy. So like all my other country videos, lastly, let's talk about the foreign relations of the Holy Kingdom, of which there isn't much to talk about. Since they are almost completely cut off from other human nations by the Abelion Hills, the Holy Kingdom is a mostly isolated country, with them only having consistent contact with Riestes and the Slain Theocracy. However, they have been able to maintain a single land route to travel, as well as traveling by sea to communicate with other nations if necessary in times of emergency. While the Holy Kingdom desires to be an international player on the world stage, they unfortunately do not have the manpower to achieve this goal, as they constantly have to expend resources to keep the demi-humans out of their land. As I've already mentioned the bordering Abelion Hills several times, let's talk about the Riestes Kingdom. Now, since the only land route out of the Holy Kingdom leads to Riestes, and they share a sea border, the two nations exchange trade and have a mostly amiable relationship. However, opinions on Riestes within the Holy Kingdom have declined since the emergence of the Sorcerer Kingdom. As for the Slain Theocracy, since they actively suppress demi-humans, many within the Holy Kingdom have wanted to form an alliance with the Slain Theocracy against their common enemy in the Abelion Hills. However, since they are both heavily religious countries that have different religions, it has been extremely difficult for them to establish any sort of alliance. Despite this, like other human nations, the Holy Kingdom has benefited greatly from the suppressive actions of the Theocracy. So guys, that pretty much covers the Roble Holy Kingdom. While the anime hasn't shown anything involving the Holy Kingdom directly yet, there are certain things happening in the background that weren't shown in the earlier seasons. Despite this, they are and will continue to be a part of the story, and for those of you that haven't read the light novel, I hope this video helped to provide you with some more info on a relatively obscure nation in the Overlord universe. I also hope this has made you even more hyped for the upcoming Overlord movie, which will cover the Holy Kingdom arc, so get ready for that because I know I'm excited. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like it to let me know that you want to see more. Please subscribe to the channel as it helps me out more than you know, and it'll also let you know when I post in the future. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching to the very end of the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.